Hello, this is Rockin, and I'll be explaining the Dark Agatha fight in Master difficulty. Before I begin, I'll explain the portal mechanic. There will be 3 portals on the field that will open up one by one. Each of these will have an affliction room, as well as an enemy that needs to be killed. Once the enemy is killed, you'll not only be rewarded with a big chunk of Dragon Gauge, but you'll remove one of his 3 special buffs. The first portal at the upper center will have a Curse Affliction, while the other 2 on the sides will have Poison Affliction. From the beginning of the fight and until the first portal is destroyed, Hell's Brand is in effect, meaning healing is abysmal throughout their duration. Make your party happy and try not to get hit. Now with that out of the way, I'll start explaining the fight itself. He got a simple combo rotation in his attacks. He does a dash that targets the closest player, a frontal AoE that targets the farthest player, and a tail whip that got a far and wide swing to it.
I will trade all this world for the
Surging
king's
light.
salvation.
My light will guide you. Surging light. Love and acclaim. Little human trickery. Vector.
Oftentimes, he'll apply a self-buff called Relentless Rage, which will make all of his moves purple for the time being. Dodge these to avoid getting hurt. His drop kick is different in Master. Before, the hitbox will swing around from the front to the back side of your character. In Master, however, the hitbox will only appear in front of you. It's best to keep moving while he's in the air so you can adjust to turn a corner in case he comes down within your run path.
My light will.
In Master, when he casts Nebula, he will always target 2 people. They will prioritize on range first, then everything else. Both the regular and charged up version will be purple.
Surging light. Love and acclaim.
The first portal will open up in the middle, having a Curse Affliction. Send a unit with a Curse of Resist into the room. Meanwhile, 2 of the 3 remaining players at random will be in prison while 4 rows of Punisher arrows will flood the room. There will be 3 arrows on each row. Each of these arrows hit hard and will take off a bit of Dragon Gauge. Have 1 unit block the inner row far from the boss while the other is not too far behind it. This way, 1 player could attack the boss safely and the other person will still have Dragon Gauge. Once you have the Dragon Gauge, break the other 2 out of their prison before they die. After a few attacks, mortal chases will come into effect. Be sure to spread away from one another to avoid extra damage.
My light will guide you.
You shall atone for the crime of outliving your king.
Surging light.
Next, the second portal chaser will open up with Poison Affliction. Send a poison unit inside to handle it. Meanwhile, the boss will imprison the other 3 while mortal chasers activate. Wait patiently for the mortal chasers to pop, then transform to your dragon to pop out of it. You can save some Dragon Gauge by grouping up around the boss and having 1 person transform instead of 2 or more. The boss will channel void lasers that will shoot 3 of the 4 rows. This will be cast 4 times, though the 4th shot will have mortal chasers on the players. Spread out evenly and try not to overlap. If you're low on health, you can transform to soften the blow, but be aware that your dragon form will be deleted once the chaser pops. Third and last portal will open up, which is also a Poison Affliction. Send another poison unit inside to handle it. From this point on, all the mechanics have been shown. Be warned, however, if the fight drags on longer than needed, there will be punishment arrows with no prisons. To deal with this, players can use a dragon to suck up 2 arrows at best. Otherwise, players can take turns using their own body to soak the arrows. Be warned, however, that these things hit hard, and you may need Patia's skill share or something similar to soak them safely. Heal through these as best as you can. Thank you for watching this guide. Hopefully this guide got you more prepared for the fight. If there's a more optimized way of killing the boss, I'll do my best to upload said video. I'm hoping to do more videos in relation to Dragalia. If there's anything particular you want to see, please be sure to comment.